If there were a prize for most likely to steal the show at a formal royal event, Prince Louis would already have several trophies on his nursery shelf. At just 7 years old, the youngest child of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, has established himself as the undeniable fan favorite of Britain's royal family, not through speeches or solemn duty, but through an irresistible blend of charm, mischief, and perfectly timed antics. And now, as an exciting new chapter looms for the Wales family, all eyes are once again on little Louis. It's been more than 3.5 years since Prince William and Catherine embarked on their last royal tour, Belize, Jamaica, and the Bahamas in 2022, in celebration of Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee. On that trip, their 3 children stayed behind in the UK. Prince George and Princess Charlotte have already had their moments on the international stage, joining their parents on previous tours. But Louis? Not yet. That's about to change. A royal debut on the horizon. The Prince and Princess of Wales have been invited to visit Australia, following Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's recent chat over tea with King Charles at Balmoral Castle. While the official itinerary has not been announced, Albanese expressed warm enthusiasm. There's a standing invitation. The royal family are always welcome in Australia. For William and Catherine, this would mark their second tour down under. Their 2014 visit, with baby George in tow, was a roaring success, complete with kangaroo encounters and public adoration. Now, more than a decade later, it seems Louis may finally get his turn to charm Australian crowds. Catherine has even hinted at it herself. During a St. Patrick's Day engagement, she remarked that George finds it fascinating that he has been to Australia and New Zealand, before adding with a laugh, "I'd like to go back there with them now." It's finding the time to do that. For Louis, this upcoming tour would be a royal milestone, his first official tour abroad. And if history is any guide, it's likely to be as memorable as it is unpredictable. Unlike his elder siblings, Louis has carved out a public persona that blends cheeky humor with impeccable timing. Whether it's a Trooping the Color parade or a solemn coronation, he has a knack for unintentionally becoming the headline act. Who could forget his Platinum Jubilee antics in 2022? As the Royal Air Force flew overhead during the Buckingham Palace balcony appearance, Louis was spotted covering his ears and shouting into the sky, an act that instantly went viral. Catherine, ever the composed mother, leaned in to whisper gentle reminders of decorum, while Queen Elizabeth II looked on with amused indulgence. Or take his performance during the Platinum pageant later that weekend. While the nation celebrated 70 years of the Queen's reign, Louis celebrated something else entirely, his freedom to wave his little finger, dance in his seat, and make faces at the crowd. It was peak Louis, unscripted, joyful, and absolutely endearing. Then there was Trooping the Color 2023, where he matched George's smart navy blazer, but brought his trademark silliness along for the ride. While his siblings maintained their royal composure, Louis could be seen stretching out his arms dramatically and pulling faces, as if auditioning for a pantomime. Even William and Catherine were caught smiling. One of Louis's most famous moments remains his rebellion at the Platinum pageant, when Catherine attempted to give him a stern public talking to. Louis responded by placing his hand firmly over her mouth, a gesture that sent social media into a frenzy and confirmed his status as the royal family's resident scene stealer. He's also had his quieter, equally delightful moments. At Westminster Abbey's Christmas Carol service in 2023, Louis was spotted winking at attendees, yes, winking, while Charlotte looked on with a slightly weary expression of an older sibling used to her brother's theatrics. On a visit to Upton Scout's hut that same year, he tried archery for the first time, enthusiastically taking aim while surrounded by his mother and siblings. One observer dubbed him a mini Robin Hood in training, and frankly, the title fits. The younger royals are, in many ways, redefining what it means to grow up within the firm. William and Catherine have embraced a more modern, family-oriented approach to their public duties, bringing their children to major events while allowing glimpses of genuine personality to shine through. Prince Louis, in particular, represents a delightful break from the stiff upper lip traditions of old. His antics are not signs of disrespect, but rather a reminder that behind the titles and tiaras, These are still children navigating extraordinary circumstances. And the public loves it. Every balcony wave, every exaggerated yawn during King Charles's coronation, every cheeky grin, each moment has only cemented Louis's place in the hearts of royal watchers worldwide.